Hello and welcome to our Las Vegas vlog trip. It was myself, my husband, and my 6-year-old son who decided to drive from Southern California to Las Vegas, and we had the best time. I can't wait to show you guys all the things we did. But before I do that, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. Now let's get right into it. When we drove into Las Vegas, we decided our first stop was going to be Caesar's Palace. Now, Vegas is something that we've been to multiple times, but a place that my son's never been. So we stopped at Caesar's to show him, of course, the beautiful aquarium. And then we watched the free show, the Atlantis show, which is always so much fun. If you've been to Caesar's Palace, then you know, but if you haven't, Vegas has a lot of free shows available, and the one in Caesar's Palace called Atlantis is one of our favorites. It's not a very long show at all. It's about 5 minutes, so if you can make time for it, I highly recommend.
This vision, the story of Atlantis will show you truth. Atlas, king of Atlantis, is your guide. Listen to him speak of his city of ruin. His kingdom was destroyed by foolish pride.
Dear Father, I deserve your throne. Choose me.
Hail, Father. Choose me to inherit the throne. My fire conquers the darkest night and kisses each day with brilliant light.
After Caesar's Palace, we decided to go check into our hotel at the Mirage and get ready really quickly because we had a show to catch at the Excalibur, and I will say it is such a great show. We had so much fun. But book your tickets in advance. I think I booked our tickets 2 weeks in advance and almost all the seats were already taken up. So if you're planning a trip, make sure you check about a month ahead of time so that way you aren't missing out on where you want to sit. But the show was fantastic. So many pyrotechnics, the acting was great, and it just gave a really fun, immersive experience with myself, my husband, and Benson loved it, of course, my son. And it includes food, so you get a full dinner and dessert. So I highly recommend this one. It was so fun and very entertaining. After the show, we headed back to our hotel, the Mirage, and the reason we chose the Mirage was because it is no longer going to be around in 2024, so we wanted to say goodbye for the last time. The Hard Rock Hotel bought it out, and so the iconic volcano is going to be replaced with a giant guitar, so we had to see that one last time, and that is again a free show. So if you're able to get to Las Vegas before the end of the year, I highly recommend checking out the volcano outside. It's a whole show. It's so fun. Real fire. You can feel the heat. One of the best things about the Mirage is the beautiful pool. It is huge, and there's so many places that you can go. Find a spot, set your towel down, and jump in the pool when it's really hot. We are headed to Omega Mart, which is basically like an art installation by Meow Wolf, and we are so excited. This is probably like one of our favorite things that we've been looking forward to doing in Vegas. So we watched lots of videos, saw a lot of things that people did, and we can't wait to just check it out and show you guys what it's all about because it is out there. It's weird, and yeah, everything that I think will be really fun for Benson. There's like secret passageways, and you'll see it all. So come on with us and let's check it out. Meow Wolf is located in Area 15, and when you get there, it looks like a giant warehouse. You walk inside and you are transported into a different dimension. There's a giant tree that lights up, and it's a bar, so you can sit there. This is the outside of Omega Mart, and once you get inside, it's crazy.
Look at these delicious donuts.
Let's check it out. Ooh, those do look delicious.
No sampling.
When you walk through, you'll see we're going through so many tunnels and pathways, and then each place you go into, you're transported into like a completely different environment. There's so many lights flashing and music and different things that you can actually touch and play with. It makes this such an interactive, really fun exhibit for not only adults but kids too. Going in. Wish me luck. There was so much to do, as you can see. We tried to hit up every single square spot of this place, but I swear we probably missed a couple things. I have to say that Meow Wolf was our all-time top favorite thing to do in Las Vegas. We had so much fun. We ended up spending 3 hours in there, and by that time Benson was starving and he was ready to go, but I feel like Tim and I probably could have spent another hour in there, honestly. There is just so much to see, and I feel like you almost feel overstimulated. By the time you leave, you do feel very exhausted. So make sure when you're going, you have a full stomach and you are ready to just be basically blindsided by so many different moving things. And it's an experience that I will say it's a once in a lifetime thing. So glad I did it, and I know Benson loved it too. So I highly, highly, highly recommend, if you're going to Las Vegas, check this out. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but it is worth every penny, and you can spend as much time as you want in it. We are out of here. We just spent 2 days at the Mirage. We are headed to New York, New York now for one more day. Haven't been shooting as much footage as we had initially planned, but that's because we've been having so much fun and picking up the camera just hasn't been, you know, a priority. We've been living in the moment. I will say that staying at the Mirage was bittersweet. We are going to cherish the moments that we got to spend here, see the volcano one last time before it turns into a giant guitar, because, you know, it's gonna be the Hard Rock. So if you get out here before this year is over, you probably want to check out at least the volcano. Their pool is amazing. I don't know if they're changing that or not, but the Mirage is just like one of those iconic hotels that is now no longer gonna be here. So anyway, we're gonna head to New York, New York. We're gonna do some more fun stuff today, and we'll take you guys along. So see you in a bit. Welcome to New York, New York. If you stop by or you're staying in New York, New York, definitely check out the Hershey's store. There's so many things in there, just very colorful, bright, tons of things to buy, but unfortunately, be choosy with what you purchase because it is quite expensive. We ended up not buying anything. We made it to our room in New York, New York, and one of the reasons we chose this hotel was because it's very kid-friendly and all the rooms, for the most part, are newly renovated. So you're gonna check out the room we got. It is so nice. It's a corner room, so we had the primo view of the roller coaster, and everything was brand new. It looked so nice and gorgeous. I loved this hotel and almost regretted staying at the Mirage 2 nights instead of staying at New York, New York 2 nights because of just how clean, nice, and new it was, and the location. It was a very large room and everything was just perfect. We all loved that room so much. We are at the Shark Reef Aquarium at the Mandalay Bay, and we're about to go in and show you guys what this aquarium's about. Once you get to the aquarium, it is so beautiful, peaceful, serene. Yes, there's people and crowds, but if you just look in and see the animals swimming around, it is so nice and just transports you out of Vegas, and you get to enjoy seeing all the wildlife and what they're doing. The last spot that I had a reservation for was the Rainforest Cafe because my son had never been there before, and I've always liked that restaurant, especially when I was a kid. So we definitely wanted to take him there. This was all about him. We really wanted to make him have a really fun spring break. So we stopped in, and let me just tell you, it was fantastic. It definitely exceeded my expectations. The food was wonderful, the drinks were great, and obviously the little rainforest show they do, I think it's every hour or so, was so much fun. The whole restaurant gets dark and there's a thunderstorm, all the animals move, and it's just a great experience for kids, but I think adults will like it too because obviously it's a restaurant. You can sit down and eat food and be entertained while you're doing it. So we absolutely loved the Rainforest Cafe and are definitely going to go again, probably to one closer to home. Well, that concludes our Las Vegas trip. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Unfortunately, we didn't film as much as I had hoped, but again, like I said before in the actual video, we had such a great time. We really were living in the moment. We didn't want to pull our camera out every second because we were enjoying it with our own eyes and living through our 6-year-old too, because he had the best time. He loved this vacation and he's ready to go back. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you have any questions below, ask, and I'll try to answer as many as I can in the comments. So thank you guys again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!